Hi guys, this is your Psychic LG reporting from the United Kingdom. I hope you're all keeping well in these crazy times. I've got my crystal ball and I'm going to look into this and see what's going on. Now, I did say that Elon Musk would possibly buy Twitter, and you have to watch this space because I feel that he's going to possibly get into a lot more than Twitter. So sit back and relax and let's see what's going on. So, okay, I'll just wait for it to haze over. Okay, so this is definitely, as you know, it's going ahead, and I see a lot of changes coming in for Twitter. I'm seeing this really strong. It's like he's going to remodel it, and I'm seeing this. It's going to be in sections, and as you know, he's all for free speech. So as I look into this, what I feel very strongly is he's got a plan. Elon Musk has a plan, and as you know, there's a big, I would say, a divide in this world at the moment, and he's trying to bring it into a middle. He's trying to heal a situation. That's what I'm feeling really strong. But I'm actually seeing Twitter into different sections, integrating in new ideas. That's what I'm being shown. So there's going to be different sections. I want you to remember this. It might not come off straight away, but I definitely feel Twitter's going to be in different sections, and I don't know if it's to do with different levels, but it's a total remodeling of it all. And I'm feeling it's like it's going to emerge with other big tech companies, other social platforms. So you need to watch this space. Now, I normally look on no more than 2 years, but there's a lot to happen within a year. A lot to happen. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. So I just feel it's going to be different. It's going to look different. He's going to change the logo. Everything's going to change about it. But just remember, I'm seeing it sort of in 3 sections. I do feel, and I've been saying this for a while, that Mother Gaia is cleansing and she's a conscious being. And I look into this ball tonight and I feel it's as if that we've got some crazy storms ahead. I'm very drawn to off the coast of California. Now, I don't want you to worry about this. It's just something that I'm seeing. I don't know if there's like a fault line along that way. It might not be an earthquake, but I'm feeling more tremors. But I definitely feel problems with water, and I'm seeing it along the shore of Florida as well. I don't know if they're going to have to build something at some point, but I've always said, because as you know that I do prophecies, that into the future our map of the whole globe is going to look a lot different. So you need to watch for that. Like I said in my last world predictions, I said that I feel with the hearing with Marjorie Taylor Greene, I feel it's as if it's looking like, I don't know much is going to happen with it, but I do see a court situation twice. But right at the end of the hearing, there's some shocking news to come out, so you need to watch for that. So there could be a twist with this, but I'm definitely seeing another court situation. Right, I'm going to give you some numbers here because I work with numbers. Now I'm recording this and it's Wednesday night. And you can just sort of feel it in the air, can't you? You feel it's as if that something doesn't feel right. I think everything's really heavy at the minute. And I know we've got a lot of astrological stuff, what's going on, and but But as I look at this ball, I feel it's as if it's about keeping my feet firmly on the ground, not feeding into the fear. But I do feel as if that there's some big news to come out, possibly before the end of the week. No later than Monday. It's any time from now up until Monday, so you need to watch for that. Big news to do with around a mountain. Like a huge mountain. Could be a volcano. And where there'll be problems with one volcano, there'll be two volcanoes. Watch for huge news coming out with the letter S. And like I said in my last will predictions, it's the race to the finishing line. But it looks at the moment like Trump's going to run for the 2024 election. But I've always said it's the race to the finishing line, information to come out on both parties, on both sides. And it depends who's running up against Trump. But I've been 50-50 with this for a while, and I've been saying this for a while. You need to watch for DeSantis. He's somebody else who I feel could become bigger within the Republican Party. And I'm also getting Liz Cheney very strong in this crystal ball. Now remember, I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat, I'm somebody who's from the UK. So when I look into this ball, sometimes I can see it biased, if you know what I mean. But I feel it's as if that there's big changes to come for the Republican Party, and I feel this is definitely running up, if not before the next election. It could be before the midterms, November. But I'm definitely feeling it coming up just before the election, okay, where there could be changes within the Republican Party. And I've always said there's new faces to come in there. Watch for big news coming out with a rapper, okay. And I don't think we've heard the last of, I said this on my last world predictions as well, that I felt like Putin was going to change a direction. And I've said this for a while, I feel he's definitely gone rogue. So I feel very, very strongly that it's definitely all about money, this. It's definitely all about money. But as I look into this ball here, I'm feeling it's as if that I did say that he would invade a town, beginning with the letter M. Obviously that's sort of happening now. But I'm getting the letter S, the letter C, and I'm also getting Crimea, okay, and I'm getting the Black Sea. I see something about possibly worries to do with fire or explosion in ocean. Round about the time there's going to be some big news with China. So you need to watch for that. As you know, we are all ascending and everything's about free speech. It's cleaning up everything around the world. And I send prayers out to the people in Shanghai. Okay, but as you can see, like they're starting to revolt now with these awful restrictions, what's happening. And it's their turn for them to have this awakening. That's what they're going through now. So there's possibly a lot of dramas to come from that area. So I send healing and blessings out there. Okay, like I said in the last prediction that I didn't see Macron going out, I'm going to look into the Australian, see what's going on with Australia. Okay, I'm not so sure about Scott Morrison, I'll be honest with you. What's going on? I do feel there's a lot of scandals to come out with the Australian governments. Is there another man what's up against him, eh? Another opposition. But as I look into this crystal ball at the moment, I'm seeing Scott Morrison's face bounce out of here. Comment on the link below, guys, if what's actually going on at the moment, because I haven't been checking anything out. But at the moment, given as an N. There is a guy with darkish hair, mind. Right, I'm getting the 27th to 28th, big news coming out. I'm getting the 12th, 14th, the 9th and the 10th. Now, when I'm being given these numbers, I would say within the next month or so, okay? Because it's coming in really close. But obviously the 9 or the 10 could also be to do with September, October with big news as well. And I'm actually feeling that's to do with American politics, but also to do with a woman. To do with a woman. But also to do with Australian politics. I feel Labour's going to do really, really well in the United Kingdom. To do with these elections, what's going on at the moment. But it's going to be hard for the Tories to get out, if you know what I mean. I don't see Boris leaving yet. But there's more scandals to come out there, so you need to watch for that. Now, I did say within my last world predictions, and I don't know if it was on here or Twitch, I said that there was going to be some sort of like gathering or funeral, and that's just recently happened, hasn't it? With an elderly lady, first woman in Congress or something. And that there was going to be huge news around about that time. Well, that's now. That's now. I've just recently seen that on the television. So possibly there's more big news to come out with the mail. It's as if I feel that there's a mail within politics where I see possibly like a sudden passing, so you need to watch for that. So where I'm looking at excuse me where I'm looking at the race to the finishing line, it all depends on Marjorie Taylor Greene. But I just feel it's very tit for tat, and I feel there's a lot of information to come out. So if the Republicans win the midterm, what I see here is that they're going to try and push for impeachments, but I don't know if they're going to get very far with it. That's what I feel. Or they've got enough time. But I tell you what, guys, it's going to really hype up. It's like the energy is really heavy. You can feel it, can't you? But looking in this crystal ball tonight, I feel there's a big twist with all of this. There's a big twist. Remember, there's different timelines, and I said this on my last world prediction. There's different timelines. It's there's like a fork in the road. And I just feel we just need to sit and watch this space here. But if Trump does run again, you're gonna need a strong Democrat to run up against him, or otherwise he will get in. And the timeline what I'm being shown here is, if he does get in, I'm not so sure he'll run all the way through. That's what I'm being shown. But there is a very strong Trump energy in this crystal ball tonight. What else am I getting? There's a woman to rise within the United States of America within politics. Okay, there is huge news to come out with the royal family, but it's not what you think it is. I know a lot of people have prophesied that, dearie me, that the Queen's going to pass, or she's already passed. Well, that's not true. I actually feel that I don't see her going yet, but then again, the way I work is I can only tell you what I'm given, you know. I do feel that there is something to do with a male or another older person, definitely male, yes, and it's within American politics, so possibly watch for that. Like a sudden death, so possibly watch for that. I'm getting the 17th very strong, guys, and the 16th. Now this is interesting. I'm being given, you can't deny voice messages something where it's on tape. And this could be something which could come out with a big sort of scandal or some big news to come out. So I don't know if that's to do with the Democrats against the Republicans, something to do with Marjorie Taylor Greene, or there's something coming out. I think it's to do with a man as well. But there's some huge evidence, and it's possibly to do with the January 6th upset. Okay, and I want to say that it's imminent. There's something to come out. There's some shocking news to come out, so watch for that. Let's see if I can get something nice. So we just need to keep grounded, guys. We need to keep our feet firmly on the ground, keep positive. Like I've said, it's very spiritual, it's very holy times that we're in. So where we are ascending, Mother Gaia's ascending, you know, and Earth is holding on, Mother Earth is holding on to pain from our ancestors, you know, from going way, way back. And if you're going into the United States of America, it's to do with, well, everywhere really. Yeah, so it's huge what we're in at the minute, guys. It's really, really huge. See missiles in the sky. Something possibly to do with what's going on in Russia and Ukraine. I see a man, and I don't know if it's one of Putin's sort of colonels or somebody linked in their army, and I see some shocking news to come out. I just think we just need to embrace ourselves, but I do feel we're going to come through this. I really, really do. Remember, everything's a distraction on Earth at the minute, and I'm not saying it's not happening, because it is. It's all to do with money and greed, and I've always said there's three heads to this beast. It's huge what we're going through, but we will come through it. I think I'm being shown an old sovereign. It's like a sign. Money's going to change. It's going to be celebration cups. Celebration cups. Why am I getting that? I see lots of flags. The United Kingdom. Everyone's gathering lots of flags. Getting red, white and blue. And I see the red arrows going off in the sky. Everyone's clapping. Again, I normally look on no more than 2 years, so if this doesn't make sense this year, getting a summery feeling, British summertime, you're looking into the following year. Guys, my money's going to change in the United Kingdom. So, like I say, I'm not always shown when someone's going to pass. I could be looking on, I could be looking 2 years down the line, yeah, by 2024. But my money's going to change. I think my guides protect us, you know, because there's only the big man up there what knows, really knows. Let's see again with Australia. A few problems with Australia to do with this election. I don't know why I'm getting that. But then again, look what's recently happened with the French election as well. I'm also getting big news in around about the tall boats race, so watch for that as well. Watch for big, huge news coming out with the White House. And I'm getting the 15th and the 16th as well. May's huge, guys. Absolutely huge. I just think we're in some sort of spiritual warfare at the moment, and it's a war of information as well. The extraterrestrials that I channel keep telling me that everything's frequency, everything's energy. We will come through this. Remember, there's been a lot of technology what's been held back from where. And we're going to have a zoom of super human technology, and even to the fact we think we're in the future. That's how huge it's going to be. It's huge, but I just feel it's all this technology what's being held back from. And remember, technology isn't the issue, it's who was behind the technology. But I definitely feel like Elon Musk, I feel he's a good guy, and I feel he's going to buy more than Twitter, guys. We need to watch this space. We need to watch this space. There's a method in his madness. There's a method in his madness. But I hope that's helped there. See if I can get anything nice. Remember, this was just like a quick update. I'm getting that song. We are all going to San Francisco. Flowers in the hair. Maybe there's some big news coming in for that area. But if you're looking at it in a spiritual way, it's that hippie era. And that's what we're going to get, you know. We're going to be all free and freedom and just happy. We're just getting rid of the rock, guys, and we just have to keep upbeat. We just have to keep upbeat. Don't forget, hit the like button if you like this, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll be back on again soon, and may the force all be with you all. Bye now. Where am I? I think I'm stuck on end screen. Guys, I need to stop doing this asshole travelling. I keep getting stuck in the cloud. But anyway, I'm stuck on my end screen. So don't forget, subscribe to my channel and press the bell for new updates. Us fairies, you know, we're always getting up to mischief. See you all soon. Bye now.